The Rockets and the Warriors. The Rockets had tied the series up against the Golden State Warriors 1-1, but Jimmy Butler had a pelvic injury and missed the rest of the game. What is your reaction? Well, what are your takeaways from the first two games, and what do you expect the rest of this series? This is a good series so far.
Well, to be honest, I think they still would have won that game even if Jimmy was playing. That first game, because their defense has been amazing both games. That first game, I think they had like 7 days off. The Warriors had like four. So like they were competing defensively, but they couldn't hit none of their shots. It was like their legs was tired or whatever. Like they just came out slow offensively. And I think that just came from that 7 day rest. The Warriors had 4 days, so the Warriors was more prepared and ready to go than they was. The Rockets were very well rested. And then that second game, it was a Jalen Green game. He stepped up, but this is the same thing I always say about Jalen Green, bro. He has an inconsistent game, he has a bad game, then he has a good game. What are you gonna do the next game? The whole thing with Jalen Green is consistency. No one's doubting his talent. No one's saying he can't play. No one's saying he's not, a good player. It's consistency. That what takes you from good to great to superstar. You know what I mean? So we have to see these performances again and again and again. But both teams are playing their asses off. The Warriors defense has been playing well. The Rockets defense has been playing well. Hopefully Jimmy comes back game three. But if Jimmy doesn't, the Rockets are they might win in five, or they for sure gonna win in six if Jimmy is out the rest of the series.
Most boring series out of all of them. He's talking about the Thunder, the Grizzlies. Warriors winning. He back now, but I think it goes six. Who's back?
Probably Jimmy.
Jalen Green and Sengun kind of like Jamal and Jokic, but he more athletic. Uh, I get the Jokic part. Maybe not the Jamal Murray, but I get what you're saying though. I definitely get it. I don't know, but I get it though. Um, in game one, the offense it was a bad. I think both teams defense showed in game one. It was what 95 to what 86, something like that.
85, 85,
Yeah,
86, something like that. Yeah.
yeah, 80. It was a low scoring game. We're in 2025. We're getting 90s, 80s games. Jalen Green played terrible. He played terrible in game one. Alperen Sengun so far has showed like his offensive skill set. He's been dominant on the rebounds. He's been getting a lot of putbacks. And it's funny how they be running that big lineup. And in game one, that man Ime Udoka ran out free. He ran out men, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith, Single, and Steven Adams. And the Warriors were not getting no rebounds. But the crazy thing is they couldn't score though. They couldn't score.
Yeah.
And I already knew their half court defense was bad. Like that's why they got to get out and run. They got to score in more majority transition. Like I just knew it's bad, and that's the difference. Like the defense is kind of on the same level, but the difference is the Warriors have two shot creators. Like you got Jimmy and Steph. The Rockets, Jalen Green, like you said, kind of inconsistent. So it's like you don't know what's gonna happen with him. Fred, you don't know. So they don't have a guaranteed shot creator on that team. But Sengun has showed his dominance so far in the first two games. You can say he's been the best player on that team. Jalen Green was dominant yesterday. I think he's like the youngest Rockets player ever, Rockets guard to score 30 points in a playoff game. Pretty good for him. So I don't want to hear no Jordan Clarkson BS.
Bro, he's still the
No.
Jordan Clarkson take is
What did
still
he do
up for debate.
yesterday? What did he do
Bro, he
yesterday?
doesn't. Bro, that does not matter. Jordan Clarkson has big games too.
When's the last time
Come
Jordan
on now.
Clarkson had a big game?
Come on now. I
When's the
would
last
have to
time he
look,
had?
but Jordan
When's the last
Clarkson
time
has
he had a big
definitely
game in the
had
playoffs?
big games.
When's the last time he
Come
had a
on
big game
now.
in the playoffs?
I,
When's
I
the
would
last time?
I would have to look. I would
Yes,
have
look
to
that
I
up,
would have to
please.
look it up.
Look that up, please. I
But
guarantee you
anyways,
one.
it's the same thing with Jalen Green. He's gonna give you another 10-point game, and then the next game, and then come out there and drop 25, and y'all gonna praise this man like he's the next GOAT. Stop that.
Who
Stop
do
that.
that?
Until this man consistent, the man
I
played
didn't.
bad game one. You barely shunned him for it. Then he went off game two. Now stop this Jalen Green hate. Stop all this, bro. The man is inconsistent. Just leave it at that. Until
I've
he
always
shows
said.
otherwise. Until he
Look at.
shows
I
otherwise, he's a more athletic Jordan Clarkson. Until he shows otherwise.
Thank you, unknown ball logic. Man should be saying anything. Um, my concern was when the Warriors cut it to 12, they started getting stagnant for a stretch till Jalen Green heated up. Jalen Green is not Jordan Clarkson. That's crazy. Thank you. I know, right? He's not. But
Bro, that man is Jordan
I said I've
Clarkson.
always said Jalen Green was inconsistent. I said he had a bad game. He played terrible, like he did. Bro, he got benched. He played bad. He played bad. If he plays better, they probably win that game and they probably up 2-0. But yes, he deserves some credit because he was the best player on the court yesterday, and he's the reason why they tied the series up. He is, and then people
Yeah,
will say
I gave him his credit.
you
I
can
gave him his
still call
credit.
him Jordan
He,
Clarkson. It's
he still
crazy.
is. And so
He's
bro,
nowhere
until
near
that man
him.
is
They
more
don't even play the
until
same.
that
What
man
are we doing?
they definitely do play the same. They both got handles. They both take off the dribble, bunch of off the dribble threes. Jordan Clarkson is athletic.
Not
Jalen
like
Green is
him.
athletic.
He is not
Yeah,
athletic.
he's just super athletic, but they play exactly the same. They're both Filipinos. They both play
Oh my
exactly the
god.
same, bro.
Okay,
They both
Filipinos.
play
Man, that's
exactly the
crazy.
same.
Okay, Filipinos is crazy. Filipinos is crazy.
They are.
That's the one thing, man. You ain't Daniel,
Jordan
but you right
Clarkson, bro.
there.
Jordan Clarkson career high is 45. That was his career high in the playoffs, and that was against the whatchamacallit, against the
When was
Kings
that?
in 2022.
That was 3 years ago, brother. That was 3 years ago. That was a long time
You
ago.
said when was his biggest game? When was his last
That was,
big game? That's the last time the
um,
man made the
that was
playoffs.
that was
That's the
three
last
years
time the
ago.
man made the playoffs.
That was 3 years ago. And when I see why,
He's like, bro, he's like Jordan Clarkson, bro. They have terrible games, then they go off for a big game, and they gonna have another terrible game. That's just what Jalen Green does, bro.
Jalen Green, I'm gonna defend you because I know, like I said, you ain't dead. You hate. You a hate. You gonna stay on the hate train. You
Nah,
stay
bro.
on the hate train.
If
Once
if being a
you
hater
hate
is
a guy,
calling how I see it,
once you hate a guy,
fine.
you stay right there. You know, it's like he can do whatever. Jalen Green can drop 30 points the rest of this series. You still got hate on the man, so it really don't matter to me.
No, if he drops 30 points the rest of the series, he will get my approval in my book because now he's shown what we've been looking for since he's been in the league. He has. When is the last time you seen Jalen Green to have a good 3-4 games and in the next 10 he's ass?
Wasn't he good? Didn't he have a good stretch this this past
And
not this
then what
past
did he
month?
do after that? What did he do after that?
He didn't play
Ass.
good. He didn't play good. He didn't need to play good. They was
What did he do
already
after that?
top.
What did he do after that? He played okay. He has not been good the entire season. Until he's good for an entire series or an entire season, that man is Jordan Clarkson. He's Jordan Clarkson.
My man be giving me 20-some points. I think he averaged 20. He be giving me 20-some points per game, man. That's all I can say. That's a good player, man.
I'm not a hater, dog. I'm calling it how I see it.
All
That's
right.
all it is, bro.
All right.
Y'all believe in the man. Y'all believe in the I never knew it was okay for players to be inconsistent. Great so-called quote unquote great players to be inconsistent like
I
this.
don't think he's great. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's great.
I never said he was ass. I think he's a good player too. I just say I wish he was more consistent. That's it. That's all. I don't put as much praise into him like y'all do. This man get one good dunk. Oh my God, he's the GOAT. He's so raw. He's the next big thing coming. He dropped 30 points one time in the playoffs. Oh my God. He's the youngest Rockets players to ever do this. He's amazing. How about you do it again and again and again? And then we can start saying that. He had one good playoff game, bro. One good one. And y'all goating this man already.
You hated Jalen Green, but your man's Kyle Kuzma gave you a donut. And didn't hate on him not one time. He gave you a donut.
First off, what are you talking about? I said he played terrible. What do you mean?
No, you didn't go
What are
on
you
him
talking
like
about?
that. He gave you a donut. You didn't say, yes, he played terrible, but you ain't going crazy like this on Jalen Green, though. And Jalen Green just dropped 30.
Does Kyle Kuzma have the same hype and the same expectations as Jalen Green?
You
No, he
put
does
him a
not.
part of a big
We all view
three. You put Kyle Kuzma part of a big three. So damn near, yes. Yes. You damn near. Because I remember I asked you, I said, you was like, hey, they got a big three. And I was like, who's the big three? You said Kyle Kuzma. I said, okay. So yes, if you big three, you can't get it. Yes. How you gonna slam Jalen Green, but don't slam Kyle Kuzma?
they do not have the same expectations. Jalen Green expectation is for you to be our best player on the fucking team. Kyle Kuzma is not supposed to be your best player on your team. They have two different expectations. So Jalen Green playing ass versus Kyle Kuzma playing ass is going to hold more weight. He has more expectations. He has more on his plate. We're expecting more out of him. People like you expect Kyle Kuzma to play ass regardless. People like you expect Jalen Green. We all expect Jalen Green to be what? The best player. Play the best, be the best player on the floor. He has not done that since he's been in the league and been on that team. We all agree that Sengun is the best fucking player. They don't have the same expectations. You can't fucking compare the two, Sheldon. So stop trying to. You're just trying to cause an argument because Kyle Kuzma played ass. We expect this out of him to be inconsistent. We're not supposed to expect this out of Jalen Green. He's supposed to be the best player. Has not shown that yet. Has he?
Okay, brother. Okay. But when Kyle Kuzma was supposed to be the second best player on the team while Dame was out, he was trash. And I ain't hear nothing. You
don't have the same expectations. Jalen Green is supposed to be your best player. True or false?
It's Sengun.
True or false? No, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, is Jalen Green supposed to be your best player? True or false?
From day one or this year?
Answer the question. Is Jalen Green supposed to be your best player?
No.
Yes or no?
No,
yes or no?
I'm asking you.
Supposed to be your best player?
I'm asking you, was it this year or in general?
Don't answer my question with a question. Just answer the damn question. Is he supposed to be your best player? Yes or no? That's all I need. Yes or no?
No. According to you, no.
So why did you draft him number 2 overall? If he's not supposed to be your best player, why did you draft him number 2 overall? He's supposed to be your best player. He's supposed to be your superstar. He's supposed to be your corner piece, and he's not. Sengun is. There's two different expectations on Kyle Kuzma and Jalen Green, and you're trying to compare the two, and they're not comparable at all. Man is inconsistent, and he plays inconsistent. Stop giving that man so much praise. Call it how it is. Y'all give him too much credit for being inconsistent, bro.
I said
y'all give him way too much credit.
I said he played good. He had a really good game, and he played like trash in game 1. Like, that's it. But I knew you wasn't going to give him the praise like that.
Keep the same energy, bro. You can't just praise this man. You just low-key soul suck this man for having a 33-point outage, but gave him barely any backlash for that first game. All you said was he played bad that first game. But when he played good, you was sucking the soul out this man. He's the youngest player ever to score 30. He's amazing, man. This is what he's supposed to be. Glory sucking the fuck out this man, but didn't do none of that when he had that bad game. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy for that man. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, brother. I mean, you don't keep the same energy either. You don't.
That's what you think.
I said Jalen Green played bad. I said he played bad. And he played good in game 2. And yes, he is like the youngest Rockets guard to drop 30, but he did play bad. He played like trash. And I swear to God, if you go back, I said the man got benched in the 4th quarter. He got benched. He did not play good. I said that. That's what I'm saying. You just
that's not the problem.
You just been
no, but that's not the problem.
I'm not done. I just want you, because when the Bobby Portis played like trash in game 1, I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear nothing from Bobby Portis in game 1. I ain't hear nothing from Madonna from Kuzma. I ain't hear nothing. But when Kuzma dropped 12 points, he played pretty good. No, he didn't. He played bad. Like I know you don't like Jalen Green. I know you don't. Yes, he is inconsistent. He is. Like we said it all year. We said it multiple times. He's very inconsistent. He plays bad. He goes ghost. Then some games he goes amazing. But all I can do is go off what he's done in one game. Played terrible in game 1, played really good in game 2, and helped them tie the series up. Like, yes. And he hasn't been the best player in this series. It's been Sengun. Sengun has been the best player so far. Honestly, Sengun has probably been the best player on the team for the past, 2 years. He has. That's just the truth. Like, come on, man. I just want you. I said the man played bad. I said he played bad.
No, G. That's not the problem. The problem is that you didn't state that he played bad. The problem is you don't keep the same energy. If he played bad, give him the same energy you give him when he plays amazing and you soul suck this man. Give him the same energy when he plays bad. Do all that shit that you do when he plays good. Do the same thing when he plays bad. When Kuzma played bad, you went on a whole rant, a donut. He's supposed to be, you said he was the third best player. He was a big three. You was getting all animated and shit when Kuzma had a bad game. So do the same shit for Jalen Green when he has a bad game. Whenever that man has a bad game, y'all do not keep the same energy. It's just you know what? Jalen Green had a bad game, but he just got to step it up. But when he has an amazing game, y'all sucking the mess out this man, bro. Ain't giving him no type of backlash or nothing. Keep the same energy. When he has a bad game, give the same energy y'all give him when he has a good game. That's all I'm saying. Y'all don't do that. When he has a bad game, it's he just had a bad game. He'll have a good one next game. No, do all that same stuff and bash him the same way y'all bash other players when they have bad games. He don't get no pass. He's supposed to be your best player. That's why y'all drafted him number 2 overall. That's why y'all want him to be your superstar, your next great player. But he's not that because he's not consistent. He's not that guy.
He will be a superstar. I think he'll just be like a really good player. I don't think he'll be a superstar. I think he'll just be just a good player. Like, I have no problem with saying that. I don't. I have no problem.
All I'm saying, keep the same energy. Y'all can't call me no hater because I'm keeping the same energy on this man. When this man plays bad, I tell you he plays bad. When he plays good, I tell you he plays good. I'm not a hater on this man. I just want this man to be more consistent, and he's not. I'm tired of y'all glazing him. I'm tired of y'all glazing him when he's not consistent at all. Y'all make it seem like he's this next great player coming up when he can't even be consistent.
Who has said that?
All the tools. He has all the tools to be consistent. He has a great team. He doesn't have to defend the best player on the floor every night. If we being honest, he has an easy assignment every night guarding the other team's weakest defender probably.
Who has said he was going to be this great player? Who has said that? I'm trying to figure that out.
The way y'all soul suck this man and glaze this man, come on now. Don't do that, bro. A lot of people in our chat, even you yourself, think Jalen Green is one of the next up-and-coming superstars in this league.
I don't remember saying that, but if I did, I did. But I don't remember saying it. I really don't. I don't remember saying it. I just always thought he was going to be a really good player. I thought he was just always going to be a really good player. I never thought he'd be a superstar. Now, if I did say that, hey, I said it. But I don't remember. That's all I'm saying.
I'm tired of y'all saying I'm hating on this man when I'm telling y'all the truth about this man. If I'm a hater for telling y'all the truth and keeping it real, then by all means, fine. I'm a hater then. I don't like the man then. If that's what y'all think, that's what y'all think. Go right ahead. Just keep the same energy.
You start with Jordan Clarkson, so we already know that.
He is. Their games is just the same. Tell me how their games are different.
I don't think they're the same.
Same type of shots.
I think Jalen Green gets to the rim way more than Jordan Clarkson. I don't think Jordan Clarkson gets downhill as much as Jalen Green, if we're being honest. Like, I really don't think that. I don't think that way. Like, I think they take Jordan Clarkson is more of a mid-range pull-up jump shot. Jalen Green is kind of, but not really. Like, I don't think their games are similar. It's like Jordan Clarkson is just, basically what you're saying is he's really like a role player. Like, that's what Jordan Clarkson is, a role player. Like, his ceiling, low-key, could be a superstar. But I think for you think he'll just be a role player forever. Like, that's what you think he is.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I think he'll be a starter. He'll be a good player.
Jordan Clarkson is a straight up role player. Like he ain't that, bro. He's not him. But forget that.
He's just more athletic. That's all.
All right, brother. Okay, but to get back, the Rockets defense was decent. It was decent in game 2, but Jimmy Butler getting hurt. I know, like I said, I know people gonna say, well, Jimmy Butler got hurt. That's why. No, they was gonna probably win without him. Like, it looked like they was going to win that game without, the Rockets came out aggressive early. They showed their dominance. Like, and everybody good. That series is gonna be really good. I said that's my favorite series. And everybody getting in each other's face. But Jimmy Butler injury is really gonna hurt them, because if he has to miss, I don't think he's missing the series, but if he misses a couple of games, it might be the end for the Warriors. They do have 2 days off. So I think he might play in game 3, but I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't. But the Rockets have been, so far, I think both teams are pretty even. So far in these first 2 games of this series.
Well, he's supposed to have an MRI today, so Hopefully that MRI come back clean.
And people are saying that that Amin Thompson undercut him. Technically, Draymond Green kind of pushed him.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw Draymond push him and him trip over. I don't know who foot he tripped over, but he tripped over somebody's foot. That's how he fell into Jimmy like that.
I think he was closer to Steven Adams, and that's why I think he kind of fell. And then it's like he pushed him in Thompson. It was a freak accident. And Min Thompson did not undercut him on purpose. Like I don't believe that. It was just a freak accident. He just landed on his butt too hard, low key. Just landed on his butt too hard. And they need him because it showed like throughout that game. Actually, take that back. We saw Kuminga minutes. We definitely saw some Kuminga minutes. And I think he plays more in game 3. I think he plays more. Especially if Jimmy not playing, I think he definitely plays more. Steve Kerr has to play him. He has to play Kuminga. He has to.
If we being honest, I don't think he would have played Kuminga if Jimmy didn't get hurt.
I don't think
I
so.
think Kuminga would have rolled. I think Kuminga would have rolled that bench the entire time.
I think so.
Hopefully Jimmy his hip isn't that bad. I mean, hopefully it's just a bruise. It's gonna be stiff for sure, but hopefully he can get the inflammation down the next couple of days. And he coming because he was limping pretty bad.
But the fact that he was ruled out so early is like, oh, that might be bad. Like I think that's what a lot of people are worried about. Warriors fans, like that's why. And they did, and low key, they didn't have AirPods either. He had food poisoning, so basically,
Yeah, he was sick.
You didn't have 2 of your best players, so that hurt them. It's just, oh man, because without Jimmy, they were not a good team. They wasn't. They were not a good team, and then you're gonna need Steph Curry job to potentially win. Like if Jimmy Butler doesn't come back in this series, they're gonna lose. The Warriors are gonna lose. They just won't have the offensive firepower. And again, you're gonna need Sengun clean up the glass, score. You're gonna need Jalen Green to score. Like you need everybody to chip in. But man, that half-court offense is it's just not good. They have to get more in transition. And I think I need a man to step it up. He has not been good these first 2 games. He hasn't been good.
Last game he was in foul trouble, so he couldn't really do nothing.
He was in foul trouble, but he still needs to. He still needs to step it up.
My fault. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just saying he just needs to step it up.
Steven Adams has been a bright spot for them. I didn't think Steven Adams was going to play this well, but for rebounding purposes, he's out there getting every board, bro. He's out there getting every board. He's setting hard screens. Only thing is he doesn't really give you anything offensively. And then when they run them 2 big lineups, the offense looks kind of nasty out there. Because Sengun's the one that can really pick and pop, but they have Steven Adams at the top of the key dumping it down into him. So it's because Steven Adams doesn't have any post moves. And Steven Adams is a decent passer, but he's been a bright spot for them. He's been playing very well for them. And they tried to put like Looney in to counter that, but Looney can't do nothing with Steven Adams.
Put in Quinn Post too.
Yeah, Quentin Post he was hooping last game. I think he needs to play more, to be honest with you. Because if he plays more, you can't play Steven Adams because he's gonna pull him out the paint and he's gonna be popping threes. I think he hit 4 threes last night.
Post was it last night?
Well, not that whenever the last game was. He had like 12 points. I think he had like all threes. But yeah, they need to play Quentin Post now.
Yeah, you're right.
He had all threes.
I mean, he played 25 minutes. I'm not counting these other. Buddy Hield, he's not good.
He's not good.
Gary Payton, he didn't do anything. Kuminga had 11 points. He played 26 minutes.
He was out there shot chucking.
Bro, they're gonna get killed on the boards every game, bro. 47-33. They're gonna get killed on the boards every single game, bro. It's just the Rockets got to score. If they can get some consistent points out of whoever, they're gonna win. They can win. It's just who else is who. They just don't have a person like Jalen Green. Are you gonna come tonight? I don't know. Zach. I mean, I said Zach. Fred, are you gonna be able to step it up? I don't know. Sengun been decent the first 2 games, so but we're gonna see on Saturday.
It's crazy though, because that first game they all shot terrible and they only lost by 9.
Oh
Jalen
yeah,
Green had a bad game. Fred had a bad game. Literally everybody had a bad game. I think besides what Sengun, and they
yeah. No,
still only
Sengun
lost
was the
by
only one that
9.
had a good game. Sengun was the only one that had a good game in game one. It was the only
Yeah,
one.
and they still only lost by 9. So like, yeah, the Warriors are in trouble, especially if Jimmy not playing. If he's out for the rest of the series.
I don't think he's gonna be out for the rest of the series. I like I said, I think he plays game three, but I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, the Warriors did their job. They got the home court. Now they go back to Golden State, a young team on the road like that. They Jimmy not there, but I think they're feeling pretty confident. We're an experienced team. If we take these two home games, then we go on the road, we can end this in 5. So no, they just gotta feel confident. But Jimmy Butler hurt. It's kind of scary for them. So they just gotta hope they recover from it, and play better. So, but I still got the Rockets in 6. I think this series still goes 6. This is a really good series. This is my favorite series. So we'll hope.